So let's jump into. You know what? I am happy you're here, man. I'm happy you are here.
It's good to feel wanted.
Yes. I'm happy you are here. All right. So I was having this conversation, right? And it's a mixed crowd, so it's males and females, man. And we were talking about house spouses and being a spouse of leisure, right? So I think that women, well, the women in this particular group, I'm not going to say all women, but the women in this particular group had a different mindset of what a house spouse is supposed to be. And I say house spouse because who knows who's the breadwinner in the house? It could be the man, it could be the woman. House spouse, right? So, they were speaking of the aspect of being a housewife. And the reason why this came up was we started talking about Shorty that dropped the N-bomb. The white woman, the white wannabe neo-Nazi woman that dropped the N-bomb on social media, and then the neo-Nazis was like, "Yo, we ain't fucking with her. Like, she is Black Lives Matter." We pulled up her tweets from 2 years ago. Like, it was a whole thing. So anyway, she was on Twitter.
We got a neo-Nazi non-niggerer.
Yeah,
and
right,
we have a
right. No, but like she was on TikTok, and I think the hashtag was like one of the hashtags was like Real Housewives of TikTok or whatever. First of all, she's not married, and second of all, she works. So it was a whole lot with it.
Yeah,
but
I think I saw that shit.
In the video, she said she was doing something, and she was like, "Yeah, I can't stand these broke ass niggas." And like, if you heard her say it, like she let it roll off the tongue so smooth. Yeah, she said that like with her girls before, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she was with the girlies and they said it before. So TikTok was in the uproar. It was a whole thing, and then she tried to like hop on the neo-Nazi wave, and then they was like, "Yo, we not rocking with you like that. You wasn't here from the start. Like you just showed up. Like who are you? You know?" So like she was trying to get they moved her to the side. It was real funny, man. But anyway, that's how the conversation got started. So we were talking about saying she wasn't even a wife. She wasn't da. So we got started talking about, well, what do you expect from a house spouse? And what the women were describing was like, oh no, you don't want to be a house spouse. You want to be a spouse of leisure because you're saying that oh, you don't want to cook or clean, right? You want to maintain the home and not cook or clean. You want to hire somebody for it. All right, cool. That's a spouse of leisure. You're just there for the perks. So you're telling me you don't care if your husband goes out and cheats on you? Oh, no, that nigga, he can't cheat. But you're not doing anything at the house. You're just there. But I'm there looking good. It's a lot of women that look good, and they're out there doing stuff. I'm not. It's not equating for me. So I want to get you guys' takes on it. You know what I'm saying? On what you would describe as a house spouse or a spouse of leisure.
So I'll start with, I feel like these two terminologies have a very large economical divide. There's a big economical divide in what to be able to just have somebody that can just sit around and look pretty, and somebody that can be in the house and be able to take care of and maintain, and there be not very many additional perks beyond just having the bills taken care of. You could be a housewife and have your bills taken care of and not get much else.
Yeah, for sure.
Or you can be a housewife that has enough to also hire some motherfuckers, to come and do some shit.
Yeah.
Y'all taking vacations, y'all got a helicopter pad. There's different levels.
Right.
To being a house spouse sounds weird. Housewife.
Yeah.
House spouse, a house.
All right, so
we're trying to give men benefit of.
Well, yeah, because some men do take care of the home. You know what I'm saying? It's rare that you would see that, but like
I feel like they take care of the home either way.
Right.
You're either financially taking care of the home or you're physically taking care of the home.
Right.
Most of the time, both.
Yeah.
You
so
know
like
what I mean?
that, but honestly, bro, like that is literally, semi the route I want to go. Hear me out, right? So when I get done with my PhD, I want to teach, but I want to teach online college to where I don't have to leave my house. I have an office at my house. I'm not paying for daycare for my kid because guess what? I'm going to be there. How much work do you think an online professor does?
Grade some papers.
I can grade some papers, get one of them automatic rockers, put the little motherfucker in the rocker, grade some papers on Chat GPT, and keep it pushing. What are we?
Chat GPT.
Yeah, like what are we talking about?
Work child, a little motherfucker.
Yeah,
a little motherfucker in the rocker.
Put the little motherfucker
in the rocker. My little motherfucker though. You get what I'm saying? Don't fuck with my little motherfucker. Flip all this shit off. But not like, you know what I'm saying? I want to do that, and I want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'm working from home. I'm working. I'm having an income, you know what I'm saying? And possibly going to be a 6-figure income. College professor. You know what I'm saying? So it's possibly going to be a 6-figure income. But I want to take care of the house too. So like I think, I know that's the route I want to go, and that's why I said house spouse, because like we're coming into an age where, we're seeing stuff that we've never seen before. We've never seen, or we rarely have seen,
working remote.
Yeah, right. Well, first of all, working remote was like, if you work remote, you work for the government somewhere, and they sit and it was too sensitive for whatever. I don't know, but it was rare. And then COVID hit, and it became the norm. You know what I'm saying? And this is now, really becoming the norm for a lot of people. A lot of people will not go to a job unless it's 100% remote. So
I am one.
I am one of those people.
Hey, look, I don't mind a hybrid schedule. Like I like being in the office a few days a week. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind a hybrid schedule. So like hybrid schedule works for me. And especially when I can pick my days. If I don't have to come in on Mondays and Fridays.
I don't know, man. It's like one of those catch-22s to me, man. I like the office perks.
What are the office perks?
Like
some of them I can't talk about.
Oh, okay.
Some of them I can't talk about.
But butterfly over there, you know what I'm saying?
But just being there, interacting with people, not seeing the same four walls, being able to see the people that you work with face to face.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like, we have a Zoom meeting. I mean, you'll sit there with your camera off talking.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Versus me being able to sit across from you, I can really read you and understand and tap into how you really feel about something. Especially when it comes to like a supervisor subordinate level.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. I feel like that has its advantages.
It does.
Because when you have
learn that person.
When you got, when you have that inner office camaraderie, when the company's feeding you and they're giving you all this other stuff, it kind of helps that company morale.
Right.
Versus, in retaining people
to
stay with that company. Versus, you might have somebody that is working from home and this is remote and they got a lot of issues going on at home, whether it be, issues with their spouse, significant other, their house falling apart, what have you, that's not giving them the opportunity to really fully
do their job
and be engaged at a higher level because of things beyond their control that's happening at home because they want to be remote. So from a productivity standpoint, I've seen it from both sides.
Yeah,
absolutely. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That you can mitigate a lot of those unnecessary distractions by having your people in office to be able to perform to their best ability. You can monitor them a little bit, easier without feeling so intrusive or invasive. Hey, let me talk to you. Hey, can you turn your camera on? Can you do,
Oh, yeah.
Versus, you're already there.
Assholes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're already there. You can already see them. You can already, view what they got going on, what have you. The convenience aspect, of course, not being able to roll out of bed and just log in the computer and be on time for work.
Yeah.
But like you said, we had a workforce throughout the entire world that was remote work during COVID. Motherfuckers was still late from work. They was more late during work from home than they was actually being in the office. A lot of companies experienced that.
Yeah, that was a crazy.
So
that was a wild time.
To be able to prove your case of, we're a little bit more productive when we work from home. I really didn't prove that.
It just showed. But the thing from work, the thing as far as the business end, they don't have to buy or rent office space.
Right.
So like, they save. I mean, depending on the size of the company, they save a lot of money.
So
based off of that.
for like a company like LabCorp. LabCorp is the on 85. That LabCorp at 85 is no longer there because they've gone 100% remote with all of their like customer service based jobs or whatever, and that's primarily what was in that building. So you take a company like LabCorp, and these people are thriving, progressing throughout the company, getting promotions, and maintaining longevity with the company, and being able to do things like, all right, well, look, I'm done living in North Carolina. I want to move to Texas. I'm done living in Seattle, and I want to move to Maine. I don't know, but you're able to do that.
I feel like that's what hurt our market.
You think people moving?
Yeah. So when COVID hit, you experienced a lot of people, especially in areas like Silicon Valley, where people were getting a per diem to live closer to the office. And when companies decided to go remote, you had people saying, "Oh yeah, my check's short." And they're like, "No, your check's not short. We just stopped giving you that per diem."
Yeah.
To be able to offset you living closer to the office. You can go live in Ohio. We don't really give a fuck. You can live wherever. You don't have to live close to the office because we're remote now.
Yeah.
So people started moving from these places where they're selling a box and a half for $500,000 and coming and buying up our nice, McMansions for $300,000.
Yeah, for sure.
They're able to overpay, asking price by $50,000.
Yep.
And buy, and greatly overbid somebody that's being completely 100% bank financed on buying their house, So I think that's one of the major things that made it a little bit more challenging for first-time home buyers and, people that were just trying to etch their way into the real estate market.
Yep.
It kind of made it a little bit more difficult.